Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Opportunities are like sunrises. If we wait too long, we miss them. And too often we waste our time waiting for the ideal path to appear. But obviously it never does, of course, because we forget that paths are made by walking, not waiting. Let this be your wake-up call today. If we always sit around until we feel 100% ready for the journey, we will likely be sitting around for the rest of our lives. Most of the time we just have to get up and go for it. And no, we shouldn't feel any more confident before we take the next step. Taking the next step is what gradually builds our confidence, and now is the time. Yes, now is the time to finally admit that we often wait too long to explore things that call to us. Think about this. The world isn't really as it is. It's as we see it, and we all see it differently. So if you spend all your free time following trends and doing what everyone else is doing, that herd mentality, in my opinion, you're missing out. Try things out for yourself. Try many things and explore. See what calls to your soul or what entices you to step forward, and then go for it. Find out everything you can about it. Find other people who love it too. Find others who are successfully doing what it is you want to do, living the way you want to live, and then do what they're doing. But don't waste precious time pretending like just because, everybody else likes it, you should like it as well. Don't end up with a bunch of mismatched circumstances in your life. You see, enjoy what you enjoy. Listen to your intuition, and you will end up with more circumstances in your life that make you feel alive. And we often wait too long to take that meaningful action. Think of it this way. Some people wait all day for 5 o'clock, all week for Friday, all year for the holidays, and all their lives for happiness. Don't be one of those people. The world doesn't owe you a living. You owe the world a life. So start doing and do things that matter. Take responsibility for your life today. Take control of your life. You are important and you are needed. I want to say that one more time. You are important and you are needed. It's too late to sit around and wait for somebody to do something someday. Someday is now. The somebody the world needs is you. So get out there. Be the best you that you can be. And we often wait too long to trust ourselves with these challenges in our lives. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. Every great success requires some type of worthy struggle to get there. And if you give yourself some extra credit along the way, remind yourself that you're doing the best you can, and that sometimes it takes an overwhelming series of little breakdowns to have an undeniable breakthrough. Well, you know what? You're on the right path. And when in doubt, just take the next small step. Don't even think. Just take the next step. Don't criticize. Move forward. And I tell you what, sometimes that small step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step in your life, and it makes the biggest change in your circumstance. I'm telling you, truly, there is a time and a place for everything, and every single step you take is necessary. It may not be exactly what you think it should be, but trust the process. It is 100% necessary to get you where you deserve to be. And just do your best right now, and don't force what's not yet supposed to fit into your life. It will happen when it's time. I promise. And we often wait too long to appreciate what we have. We talk about gratitude quite a bit, right? And I believe that we often take for granted the very aspects of our lives that most deserve our presence and our gratitude. Think about this. How often do you pause to appreciate your health, or your family, your home, or other seemingly stable fixtures in your life? Remember that nothing in life is fixed or guaranteed forever. Living in the present is a basic notion, but as with most simple things, we often find a way to complicate it, right? So check yourself. There's nothing complicated about learning to notice and appreciate your life as it's happening. Live in the present. Be mindful. There's amazing things going on for you right now. You're making some incredible changes. Your life is improving and you're getting better. Take time to appreciate the journey. It'll make the destination seem so much more valuable. And we often wait too long to be kind to others. When you grow older and you look back at your life, you'll inevitably forget a lot of stuff that seems so important when you were young. You probably won't remember what your high school GPA was. You will look at your old classmates on Facebook or Instagram and wonder why you ever had a crush on that one person, right? And you will have the toughest time remembering why you let certain people from your past get the best of you. Think back on that, but don't spend a lot of time on it, okay? Because I'll be honest with you, it's not going to make a big difference in how we proceed towards our future goals. But you'll never forget the people who are genuinely kind. And that's one of the most important things I want to point out. Those who helped you when you were hurt and who loved you when you felt unloved. Be that person as often as you possibly can, because as you know, what goes around eventually comes around, right? But it's funny how we can, people who are rude to us or mean to us, we can brush those people off. But the people that were good to us or kind to us when we truly needed it, those are the memories that stick. Be that person. Be a memory that sticks in someone else's mind. Sometimes people are hanging on just by a string, and you never know when you're that string. Be good to people. And we often take too long to be kind to ourselves. Think about this. More likely than not, the first person who caught your eye wasn't the one. The second or third probably wasn't either. You know why? Because you are the one. No, seriously, think about this. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. You really have to look in the mirror and be kind, because what we see in the mirror is often what we see in the world. Our disappointment in others often reflects our disappointment in ourselves. Our acceptance of others often reflects our acceptance of ourselves. Our ability to see potential in others often reflects our ability to see potential in ourselves. Our patience with others often reflects our patience with ourselves. You get the idea, right? You've got to show yourself some love, some kindness, first and foremost. And we often wait too long to embrace the truth. Think about this for a second. Too many of us prefer gentle lies over hard truths. I'm going to say that one more time. Think about that. It's huge. Too many of us prefer gentle lies instead of having to deal with the hard truth. But make no mistake, in the end, it's better to be hurt by the truth than comforted by a lie. And lying is a cumulative process, so be careful with that. What starts as a small, seemingly innocent lie, possibly even with the intention of not hurting anyone, quickly can spiral into a mounting false reality. We lie to one another, but even more so, we lie to ourselves most often to protect our oh-so-fragile egos. You know what I mean? We may even be inclined to lie to ourselves while listening to me right now, not wanting to admit how often we've eluded the truth. Think about that. 100%. Face the truth. The truth is important. When you have the ability to be honest with yourself, you're setting yourself on a pedestal where you are going to move more effectively towards your goals, dreams, and desires. Because when you're honest with yourself, you know where you are. You know where you're starting from. Now you have a home base, and you're moving from that towards your potential goal, dream, or your new reality. And you know what? When you're being honest with yourself, it creates a whole new world, a mesmerizing environment of positivity that will help you get exactly where you deserve to be. And we often wait way too long, in my opinion, to create and maintain healthy boundaries. Think about this. Your mind is your private sanctuary. Do not allow the negative beliefs of others to occupy it. Your skin is your barrier. Do not allow others to get under it. Take good care of your personal boundaries and what you allow yourself to absorb from other people. And if someone in your life is constantly being disrespectful, call them on it. And if things don't change, you'll need to limit the amount of time and influence they have in your life. We need people in our lives who challenge us, respect us, and are there to support us, so we can see things from new perspectives, but we don't need to be constantly torn down by others who don't respect us. The bottom line, in my opinion, on this one is distancing yourself from people who always give you negative vibes is just self-care. Stepping back from situations where you feel unappreciated or disrespected is self-care. Choose to honor your feelings and boundaries gracefully. It's important. It's important for people to respect you. You're important, and you deserve that. And we often wait too long to close old chapters in our lives. Think about this. You're going to mingle with a lot of people in your lifetime. You're going to have first kisses and feel all the way down to your toes. You think, "Oh my gosh, I love that person." But really, you loved the kiss. You're going to meet a friend who you think you will know forever. But then something will change, and the two of you will go your separate ways. That happens many times, right? You're going to explore different paths in your lives with different people who are in it for the long haul, and that isn't a bad thing. Now, you will have people like that, and then you'll have the exact opposite, because life is a series of stories, and the way our stories intersect is completely remarkable. It blows me away. I love it. And sometimes people are in our lives for the whole story. They're there from beginning to end. And sometimes they're just there for a short chapter or two. It takes a brave person to know when the chapter is over and then to turn the page. Be brave, and remember that almost every goodbye you receive in life sets you up for a new hello. It's 100% the truth. And I believe that we often wait too long to accept and flow with life. Don't stress over things you can't change. Live simply, love generously, speak truthfully, work diligently. You know the list, right? And even if you fall short, keep going and keep growing. Because in the end, loving your life is about trusting your intuition, taking chances, losing and finding happiness, cherishing the memories, and living through experience. It's a long-term journey. You have to stop worrying, wondering, and doubting every step of the way. Laugh at the confusion, live consciously in the moment, and enjoy your life as it unfolds. You might not end up exactly where you intended to go, but I promise that you will eventually arrive precisely where you need to be. And it's your turn now. It's your turn to stop waiting and start paying attention to the beauty and practicality of living a more intentional life as you move forward on your path here with me. Every day we're walking down this path towards our goals and dreams, right? But before you go, I want you to know that I care about you. I believe in you. And I just wanted to bring some of these things to light, things to think about, things for you to think about, to keep you thinking, And when we're thinking, we're putting ourselves in 100% the best position to achieve our goals and dreams and live the life that we deserve to live. I'm with you 100%. I care about you. I know that if anyone is worth it, you are. Now let's go out there today and take on this day. It's going to be an amazing day. We're going to build a new life and we're going to do amazing things, keep a positive attitude, help others, and just make it the best day that it can possibly be. I'll be back tomorrow with some more great stuff. Let's keep this train moving down the track. I love the results that you're getting. I love the results I'm getting. It's good for the both of us. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, friends.